have to open all the note doors or anything like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So we could kind of relate the honeycomb reward to the other ones, you know, because you have to collect all the notes to open those doors. And, you know, it's collecting all the honeycombs to get that reward. So it kind of clashes in a way, so we just decided to get rid of it.
Yeah, well, they're off here, and it looks like they're all synced up and ready to go here. Looks like Hag's definitely already in a lead. Just from the text. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, they're both on console.
Yeah, I think so.
So yeah, Hag's definitely in the lead.
Yeah, Electric got a bad collywobble there.
On where the collywobble can be, it can normally lose you around 2 seconds if it goes into the far back corner. Anywhere along the fence line is a good position, but if it goes into the back left corner, then it's pretty bad. It can cost you 2 seconds.
Yeah, and right off, really, there's not much RNG with the game, but right off the bat, there's kind of RNG with the backflip, and there's kind of RNG with the collywobble. So there's kind of two big RNG checks, like right off the bat.
Yeah. It is a very skill-based game. There is minimal RNG, but the RNG that is here can cost quite a bit. For the type of game it is, with it being highly dependent on movement, when RNG does come into play, it's hard to make that time back.
Yeah. But in Spiral, you can pretty much make up anything. I mean, you can come out of here with a 2:11 and still world record, so really, Spiral's not really that big of a deal in the end. It's just frustrating.
Yeah, it's more of a motivation killer.
Exactly.
It kills your morale, and you just want to restart because, like, leaving Spiral with a time that's not good for you it really does kill your morale.
Yeah, well, Hag's having no problems here. He got like a 202 or a 203, so.
Yeah.
Pretty solid start for him. Electric with a 220, jeez. You don't want to come out of Spiral with a 220, though. That's not a good start.
That's pretty painful.
This is, I think, Electric's first tournament race, though. So maybe the nerves were getting to him or something. Who knows?
Yeah, pressure can always come into play.
He's got a pretty good time, though, like sub 230, I think, or sub 240. So
I do have to say, though, some people can have not such a great start, but their end game can be amazing, such as a Cade, for example.
Oh wow! We'll bring up the Cade.
Cade. Okay,
course.
So Cade is either 3rd or 4th place. I'm not 100%.
Oh, you don't remember, do you? Okay. All right, I'll take your word. All right, continue, man. Continue. Sorry.
Okay, so his time for a few of the beginning displays are normally behind from what people. Okay, so he has a 208, I believe. 207, 208. I'm not sure. I'm not 100% on the times that everyone has, but his times for the early splits behind those people who would have like around a 220 time, but then late game he really brings it back.
Okay, well, yeah, Star says he's 4th, so.
Oh, it's 4th. Yeah, I know that. I'm not sure about the people in top 10 because there's a bracket where everyone's really like close, like within seconds of each other. Like 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th or so are like all within like a really close margin. Because there's Stiv with a 203, I'm on a 206, and then there's just a bunch of people within that 208 and 209 zone. Really competitive.
Yeah, we have a pretty competitive like top tier and then a pretty competitive mid tier for this game, I feel like.
Yeah, definitely. Oh wow, so ElectricFortune did he just do the double jiggy strat? He did. So
he's doing a completely different route. I don't even know what he's doing.
But what he did was really sweet, and it's not easy to pull off, to be honest. Well, to pull it off really fast, it's really tricky. What he did was, when you leave Ticker's tower, you can hit the termite, and when you hit like the termite in a certain angle, the next Jiggy that's going to be like spawned from Conga or whatever, it gets thrown off in the same direction that you hit
Wow,
the last
so
enemy.
weird. That's so.
So what it does, what that did was it made the two Jiggies spawn on top of each other. So what he did was he hovered above them and landed on both Jiggies at the same time, so he was able to collect them both at the same time.
The strats.
Yeah, it's not easy to pull.
I've never seen it before.
Oh, have you not? It used to be a part of the route that we use, but it was the
It must have been
termite
a long
RNG.
time ago.
Yeah, the termite RNG is not good all the time, so you kind of have to go out your way to go after the termite. You know when you roll down after collecting the Jiggy after Ticky's tower?
Yeah.
Sometimes you would have to go out your way, so we just put a stop to it. And also, what it required you to do as well, the orange switches that you have to jump on at Conga, it required you to get all three really fast rather than just the two, and some people struggle just getting two, but getting all three and having him just throw 3 oranges is really tricky. And then even then you have to land on the tree at the right angle so you can pick up the orange straight away as soon as the cutscene finishes.
Damn. Well, yeah, Hag's on good pace here, it looks like.
Yeah, he should be picking up the hill Jiggy on about 652, 653. So he's gonna finish, 653. So he's gonna finish Mumbo's. If he makes the Ginger Jiggy skip, he should be finishing with roughly a 733 or so. 732, somewhere along those lines.
Alright, well, no pressure, Hag. We know you're listening, so. See what you got. And he got it.
Yeah, you go Jiggy skip.
Bad water skip, but it's all good.
Hmm. The way he finishes. Okay, so yeah, he finished with a 732.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
That's a really good time for a race, and especially a tournament with the added pressure.
Yeah, he's pretty zoned in.
Yeah, good start for Hag.
Oh yeah, if you guys weren't here earlier, I'm Lazy Bear Banjo, and the other person commentating, the British accent guy, that is JC Tomo.
Yes, that is I.
They decide which game audio to use based on who's in the lead and also who gives up their audio. In order to give up your audio, you have to like turn off your mic and turn off any other sounds. Like it can only be your game audio. And so a lot of runners like to use their mic and stuff, like Dick or other people like that. So we can't use their audio if they want to use their mic, basically. So
yeah.
Alright, ElectricFortune's trying to make his way up the mountain, and he got it.
Okay, so he finished on about an 8:35 or so he's roughly a little over a minute behind Hag, but that means nothing at this point because anything can happen in Treasure Trove Cove.
Yeah, plus they have a 20-minute difference in PB, so this is about right anyway. This is about what you expect at this point in the run.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
He'll lose a minute to Hag probably every 10 minutes. So
yeah, that sounds realistic. Yeah.
But the good news is that in this game, if you die or anything like that, the notes get reset. So if you haven't reached 100, you're pretty much screwed, and you have to start the level pretty much over from the beginning. So if Hag dies late into any level, that's a long level. That's going to set up Electric to have some sort of chance at a comeback.
Yeah, each death, apart from Mad Monster Mansion and Click Lockwood, the average death time loss is around 6 or 7 minutes. Bubble Gloop Swamp, depending on where you die, if you die right at the end, you're losing 10+ minutes. You have to transform and go back into Vile's little place.
Yeah, no one's ever died at that point and like continued. I've never seen a runner continue after that, just because it's so depressing and it's just such a major time loss, and it's hard to like think about what you need to do because you're not used to having to deal with that. So
yeah, and it's the same with Click Clock Wood. You die in Click Clock Wood, you, depending on where you died, if you died in somewhere like Winter, or if you were doing the soft lock strat right at the end and the bees hit you too many times, then you're losing over 10 minutes again, because you have to go into all of the seasons to collect everything.
Yeah, it definitely
is. I was just going to say that depending on your feather count as well, you can also lose more time just from running out of feathers if you die, because you're going to have to use flight again to get to certain places, and if you don't use flight in Winter, you're going to have to climb up the tree really slow, and normally by that time you're out of feathers. You have about 4 left or so ready for the fight.
The thing about that is, though, the only real chance you have to screw that up is in Click Clock Wood, because before Mad Monster Mansion, you have the window, the scrub window to go to get feathers, and then there's not really an opportunity for you to mess up feathers after Mad Monster Mansion, because Rusty Bucket Bay, you're not really flying. Freeze's Peak, I guess you do have some flying sections in there, but there's a lot of feathers in that level as well. So. For feathers, really the struggle is just to set yourself up to be good before Mad Monster Mansion, so that you don't have to use Scrub Window. But even if you do get behind, you can use it. So
is that what you call it, Scrub Window? I just picked up on that.
Yeah, Scrub Window is just a window that adds a lot of time, because you have to go through the loading zones and get all the stuff, and you don't need to use it unless you're just behind on everything.
Ooh.
So,
ElectricFortune.
He fell. Yeah, I saw that.
Brutal. That loses around 20 seconds, I'd say.
Doesn't need to get the note again. He's just gonna follow through with the cycle anyway.
Yeah, I think it helps stealth the chest, to be honest, because I know in any percent before we had FFM and we could beak bomb into the wall, getting that jiggy out the chest by just flying straight towards it, it's pretty tricky, because you have to dip down at a sharp angle, and then you have to pull the stick down just as you get inside the chest at the right time, otherwise you're going to land.
Makes sense.
Yeah, it's not easy to just go straight for the jiggy, but going for that note normally gives you a really nice cycle, and it gives you the perfect height as well.
Yeah, well, Hagginator just did that Nipper skip there, which is where you basically go inside of Nipper and do damage from the inside of him. So he only took 1 damage doing that, which is pretty much optimal. There is a way of doing it without taking any damage, but it's really like rare, and you can't really. There's no real way of getting that consistently. Nor is there really a reason to, because you need to take damage anyway. You need to take a decent amount of damage throughout the level to Death Warp. So, yeah, it's not really a big deal to take damage.
The Hagginator, he's definitely on the right amount of health you want to be on.
Yeah, 2 is perfect. One can be good as well, because it's just a little risky. Yeah, it's just risky for death if you mess up the beak bomb, or the crab gets you unexpectedly. Besides that, there's not too much of a risk with 1. If you couldn't die, I would definitely prefer 1, because you accidentally pick up health sometimes by the crab on the top of this thing. Yeah, and that annoys me. I hate having 3 health. I love having 2 health finishing out the level. I hate having 3 health. And if I accidentally pick up that health, then it kind of screws me over. So
yeah,
sometimes I just like having 1.
Because the crab that you death warp on with 3 health, you give him, because you have to take an extra damage, you give him time to walk away from where you need to take the last damage and die. So if you have 3 health, he's going to slowly move to the side.
Yeah.
And as you pick up the Jiggy and go to land on him, sometimes he can turn his body so his claws go away from you, and then you have to watch the dance animation and then kill yourself.
Yeah, and that costs you like 8 seconds or 7 or 8 seconds or something, and it's just really sad to watch. So
I think it's 8 seconds, the last Jiggy. I think it's 4 for a normal animation, and I believe it's 8
yeah, that sounds right.
for the final one. So Haggard's actually on a really nice pace at the moment. He's going to be finishing as soon as he enters the sandcastle. I can give an estimate of what he's going to do.
Yeah, it looks like a 16-20 or so, about that. Maybe a 16-15.
This
just
looks
depending.
This looks like a if he pulls off a 73 or a 74 sandcastle, then he should be getting approximately a 16-17, which is a really nice time.
Yeah.
Really good time. Do the death block. He
gets it. Yeah. If he had 3 health, he probably wouldn't have gotten that one either. So
yeah,
good thing he had 2. And
well, you were
solid
close.
base. Solid base, and yeah, luckily that red enemy, I don't know its name, wasn't in the way. That can be really annoying.
So I believe Electric's doing the flying segment now.
Yeah, he's just trying to. I
think he's playing it safe.
He's going in the water. Oh dang!
Ouch.
Yeah, that was a bad setup there. He missed the note, so he couldn't really improvise.
Missing
That'll
that
cost
note.
you at least 20 seconds.
Oh, I'd say more. That's pushing 30 plus.
Yeah,
Well, he's still got the honeycomb, doesn't he? So he only has to backtrack. So I guess it's not that bad. He was more accurate than I was. I was imagining going back to the flight pad, and then I don't really think much when I do that stuff. So I do the craziest stuff when it comes to losing time. I go back and follow the route to what it was before, rather than
go and get the jiggies that aren't there and stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Go pick up the ghost items. Ooh. I missed the jump. So what he was trying to do there, so for the beginning section of Clankers, it's all based on a cycle. And the cycle is time Clankers raises out the water. So I believe there's 4 different cycles now. There's both the normal one and the slowest one don't require you to jump on the pipe at the beginning, because what Hag tried to do was you can jump on top of the pipe and then jump towards the notes. And if you get that, there's 2 cycles that you can make, 2 faster cycles. One requires you to be next to perfect, and what that does is Gloop will spawn a bubble as you're swimming down towards the notes. If you can't quite make that bubble, then there's a separate cycle which you swim. I think you swim the same direction. It's just it's opposite directions. And I think each cycle loses around 7 seconds. Is it?
Yeah, Hag's gonna miss all sorts of cycles here, I think.
He's
maybe he can get lucky and make the medium cycle or whatever the hell you want to call it, but I don't think he'll even make that one.
Okay, so ElectricFortune got the death wall.
Alright, good stuff. So yeah, he's behind, but he got a 1904 treasure trove. Not the worst, I don't think.
Ooh, Grunt went for him.
So yeah, let's see if Hag's able to get this bubble here if he gets screwed. Looks like he's not gonna make it. Yeah, so he had to slow and do another bubble.
I think he could have gone for that bubble, but
yeah, I think he could have made it too. It would have been close.
The thing is, if he missed it, because he wouldn't have missed it due to like dying, because he he wouldn't have drowned, but the problem is the bubble popping, and then he would have had to turn around and go back to the other bubble.
Yeah,
And that will
I don't think
potentially lose a cycle.
I doubt he'll make the tooth from this, though. I'd be shocked. Yeah, it looks like he definitely just missed that tooth, so...
Yeah.
This has got to be the slower one.
Yeah. Each one of the two cycles are, I'd say, significantly different from each other, so you kind of have to pick one of the few to choose from, and you have to execute it right, and if you don't, you normally get a cycle or two below from what you chose.
Yeah, and each cycle is about like 6 seconds or so, I think.
Yeah.
So it's pretty important. Not a huge amount of time, but if you miss 2, that's a lot of time to lose.
Yeah. Personally, I consider Clankers to be one of the harder levels to
I agree. I'm not even that
break
good.
even on.
I don't even go for one of the better cycles, but yeah, it's incredibly hard for me, and it continuously kills my runs and my dreams and hopes. So I can't wait till these runners get out of here.
Yeah, Hank's coming up to one of those cycles now.
Yeah, the bolt jump's coming up for him, so we'll see. And it's a jump of basically halfway across the map, and which it's pretty hard to control and make it so that you always jump at the same spot, because there's not really much of a cue to use or anything. But it's kind of just like a judgment, or kind of just a feeling that you need to have. So we'll see if he makes that.
Be close.
No,
Ooh.
he probably waited a little too long to ground pound there. So yeah, at least he made it back to the fin or whatever and was able to get back up there.
Yeah. So from missing that jump, he still made the fin cycle, so his loss is only going to be around 7 seconds. But the cycle is still challenging to make.
Oh yeah.
So if he misses another cycle, that's 14 potential seconds gone.
Yeah. Everything's cycle based. Every mistake screws over a cycle, basically.
Yeah.
Rip.
Anytime you're not inside Clanker is basically a cycle. Apart from when it comes towards going towards snippets, but even snippets can have bad RNG and cost you a couple of seconds.
Alright, and Hag's gonna miss the bolt cycle, so he's gonna these notes and just kind of wait it out. Looks like Electric might have fallen down on the honeycomb backflip. I didn't see it, but just from this route. Oh no, he just does a different route. He does the old clankers.
See, with some of the levels, it's actually smarter to use some of the easier routes because you're actually going to save more time.
Clankers.
Than
If you use the easy clankers, you'll save time guaranteed every single time, pretty much. It'll be pretty easy too. It'll be a lot easier on you. So I would advise it. I should probably do it, but it's like.
Yeah, it's the same with Gobiz, because with Gobiz we've got the route where you can fly through the rings, and learning to do the rings without going into flight is
but the rings really aren't that hard. I don't think we should they're hard at first if you don't know how to do them, but once you learn them, they shouldn't be too difficult.
Yeah, it's one of those where
like clankers, clankers is like extremely difficult to learn the cycles, especially the faster ones. Like you will have to practice for hours on end in that level. And Gobiz, it's like give it a couple hours and you'll have it down.
Yeah, it's one of those situations. For Gobiz especially, practice makes perfect.
Yeah.
As soon as you get it down, you've got it down. Sometimes you can make the occasional mistake, but it shouldn't be too punishing because you can, if you practice the way to get back onto the ring, if you miss, then you're not going to lose much time.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's see if Hag gets the Jiggy current. He should do. He's got both snippets.
Yeah, that looked really solid.
Yeah, he got it. That's nice.
He's gonna be like a minute ahead of where I am at this point, typically.
I think Hag was on a fairly good run for himself, actually, at the moment.
Yeah, I think this Clinkers is definitely going to be bad for him, but overall, I think he'll still be ahead. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
We'll be able to see on his timer. If his timer goes red at the end, then he's behind. But if it stays green, then we know he's ahead. And he does a different swimming route than most people do.
Yeah.
And so do I. I do a weird one as well.
I get the Jiggy first and then go for the honeycomb.
Yeah, no, I don't do it that way.
I guess it really doesn't matter because it's the same. You're still on the same timer based on how long you've got to drown. So it all comes down to personal preference. And unless you want to frame count the lag, I don't even know if lag comes to play when it comes to the swimming timers. So
yeah, that's a good question. I wonder if it does.
Just because of looking up at the whole map, like the way Hag does it, he's looking at a big chunk of the map, which can cause the game to maybe lag a little bit. But I have no idea if that actually affects the game because I noticed when you're setting up FFM or doing Vile, just for that matter, you can zoom in your camera and look down, and it goes perfectly smooth. Whereas when you're actually doing Vile, it lags a little bit. But I've never noticed the timer itself actually change in terms of speed.
Yeah, I don't think so, but it would be nice to know.
Definitely.
Let's get Brad on it.
Yeah, that's something Brad would know. We'll get him to task both ways.
That's the problem though, is that he tasks like not the 64 version of it though, does he? He tasks like the
I have no idea.
like an emulator version. So I think emulator. I think so. I think it's like an emulator.
You drown faster on emulator.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a different drowning thing on the emulator. So we can't really like. I don't think test the differences. Yeah.
I think if you could, like Mario, how they can do like a task and then put it on the console.
Yeah.
Whereas I don't think you can do that with Banjo, at least not yet. I'm not 100% when it comes to emulations of games.
Yeah, me neither.
But if it can be put on console and timed that way, then it would be accurate. But as it stands right now, some timings on emulator can be slower on console, just because of lag itself. So ElectricFortune, he's not going to go for the fast snippets. He's going to ground pound them off one by one.
The tried and true ground pound.
Yeah. We got Hag entering Bubble Loop now.
Yeah.
And I believe ElectricFortune should be finishing up Clankers now.
Let's see how he does it your way.
Yeah, he does it the same way I do it. And it's like we were saying before, it's not written in stone ways you do stuff. You know, at the end of the day, some may be faster than the other, but it also comes down to personal preference on what you're comfortable doing.
Yeah, there's a few things in Banjo that are personal preference, but for the most part, everything we do is for a reason.
Yeah. Like, a lot of the route as a majority, everyone will use the same, but there's a lot of small stuff that people will do differently, such as like the order you pick up the notes on Eri, you know, in autumn. Some of us get the note on the left first, some of us just go around anti-clockwise, but we start getting the notes on the right. Everyone does it differently. I wouldn't say there's an individual way for each person, but there's like a chunk of people who will do it one way and a chunk of people who will do it a different way.
Yeah.
Or it could just be me and play Toon Town. Hag needs to be very careful right now.
Yeah, he just went for risky stuff right there, but it's all good. He should be fine now.
Yeah, he'll
as
get
long
the
as he
health.
doesn't fall off. Oh yeah, he got both of them.
Yeah. I think if he keeps 3 health doing it, I think if he fails to last, do you take 2 damage when you fall down?
You take 2 damage when you fall down, but if you got to make sure you don't fall off into the piranha fish.
Yeah, because don't you take it, like, if you fall into the swamp from that distance, you'll take a damage from the fall. I mean, you'll take a damage from the swamp before you take a fall damage.
Yeah, I don't know about how landing in the swamp goes, because typically I end up landing, like, on the platform.
Yeah, I think it works like a double whammy effect, like, because I know in any percent you have to mash A to floor in the swamp, otherwise you take fall damage as well as swamp damage.
Yeah, Hag didn't go for the skip there. I guess he didn't think that that egg was going to make it.
Mm.
A little camera mess up there.
Sometimes you do have to make calls like that, you know. If you know you're not going to make it, you just don't roll down at all, because if the shot looks off to you, then it's best to stay up there. Because if you do miss, then you can bring it back easily, and if you didn't miss, then you lose in minor time. It's not a lot at all.
Yeah. So Electric's about to enter Bubble Loop. Hag's about a third of the way through Bubble Loop, so...
I mean, ElectricFortune's time is still green, so if he's comparing against these splits, he's still ahead of his own time.
Yeah, he should be on PB pace, I would think.
He's still green, so this can be a good run for ElectricFortune. We'll have to see how it goes.
And it could be a good run for Hag as well, even though some things haven't gone his way.
Yeah, exactly. Fortune just missed the cycle.
Yeah, I wonder how that's going to affect him.
I think he's just going to lose an extra health, you know, from the swamp.
Yeah, he has plenty of health. He's fine.
Yeah, he collected extra health from behind, so he should be good. Some of us choose not to collect health there, so by the time we get done with that swamp sections and we lead up to Flibbits, we're left with 1 health, and it can be a tad bit risky when going across the path towards the, you know, that jiggy at the end of the path on the timer?
Yeah.
If you fall off there, you're pretty much guaranteed to die when you have 1 health. Unless you land on the leaf, if you're really lucky, but you can take the health behind the Bubble Gloop entrance, and that'll pretty much make you safe for the most part.
So yeah, hagginator's doing turtles here, which is RNG. It can never be the same turtle back to back, but you want to get two of the closer turtles together, basically each consecutive time.
Yeah.
So it's all RNG. Basically, you're just praying for the best.
Yeah, the more times the turtles are right next to each other, the better. And especially on the last round, it's really good for it to finish on yellow because
Yeah.
you can ground pound the yellow turtle, and if you press jump at the right time, you can get like a small little hop off. It's actually possible to get that jiggy. It's been done before, but it's extremely rare. I think one person has only done it, to be honest.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, you can jump into the jiggy, or you can get just right next to it. So it's always nice to finish on the yellow turtle. And even if you don't get a jump, you can always push your stick in that direction. So the recoil is always going to push you a little bit toward.
Yeah. Alright, so yeah, Hag looks like he's about to be finished with the level, but there's actually a mini game that is pretty long at the end of this level. So like 3.5 minutes or so. He's going to pick up health, okay.
I noticed Fortune's jumping in the boot, so we actually have a time whether that's faster or not.
I think we have, yeah. I think we've timed all of that. I think we've timed all the transformations and all of that, and I'm pretty sure it's not faster to jump in boots. Now, it might be faster to jump in boots like uphill, but I don't think there ever is a point in the run that we use boots uphill. You know, like it's always on flat ground typically that we're using the waddle boots or whatever the hell they're called.
We got suede boots and turbo talon drop. I don't know what they call themselves, just running shoes, I would imagine.
So yeah, Hag has 1 health here intentionally because he will death warp after this mini game, which really just makes this mini game even harder because if he does lose the mini game, File will come after you and eat you. So you need to make sure that you'll be you have to like be running out of his mini game if that happens. So there's a lot of little backup strats for the crocodile for sure.
Yeah. Fortune's doing tank top now as well. But he's inside tank top, so he's doing tank top.
So what do you think Hag's PB is? Like a 42-minute bubble gloop?
I would say so, around there.
Like probably a low 42?
Or
a high 42?
I would say first PB is going to be around, it could be anywhere between 40 to, not 40, sorry, like 41, 50.
Yeah, that's what I was
towards the 42 or like 42.10.
Okay, so low 42.
I'd say 42.05 is realistic. So we just got Fortune finishing up tip tops. He's gonna grab the 3 notes. Gonna be out.
Wow, Hag is zooming in to give us a show. How considerate.
Yeah. Now we got Fortune heading up to the maze. He's got enough health. He doesn't have enough health to jump through the swamp, so hopefully he does pick up the second set of boots.
Yeah, so this is the last round of Vial for Hag, which is where they alternate from the Yumblies to the Grumblies every 10 seconds. So hopefully he'll win this one and then get out of here, and he'll be on solid pace as long as everything goes pretty smoothly here.
Yeah.
Alright.
So Fortune's gonna take it safe on the path. You only lose a second doing it that way. But he's just gonna jump back. Talent shot.
So Hag's gonna try to manipulate the camera here so that the dragonfly follows him. It can be pretty annoying to get it to, or buzz bomb or whatever the hell it's called. It can be pretty annoying to get it to cooperate, but I've seen Hag be pretty good at it. So
yeah, you can kind of, if you kind of inch towards it as you go for that first minute, sometimes you can manipulate it to go after you.
Well, I wasn't really paying any attention. Oh no, it's stuck. No, it's stuck in the worst position. Oh, poor Hag, he's screwed. What are the chances of that? I saw it in the tournament earlier. That is so unfortunate. Oh my god.
He's gonna have to get a flibber to take him out.
Oh, he's so screwed. This is awful. Oh wow. Oh wow.
He's gonna lose a good 30 seconds or so.
Yeah,
from that.
that's so ridiculous. That is the worst possible thing that could have happened. Jeez. Well, there you go, guys. You do everything right in this game, and then you get treated with that.
I actually don't see that happen much either.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate.
No, Hag's just opening Gobiz, and Fortune is on. Is he on round 1 or is he on round 2? I don't see any grumblers. Look, okay, so he's on round 3 now. He's on the final round.
Yep, and Hag's about to enter the next level, which is Gobi's Valley.
Yeah. Challenging level. Practice is definitely. I'd say practice is definitely needed for this level if you're ever going to start playing this game and running it. There's a lot of stuff that can go around, but nothing that practice can't take care of.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like Treasure Trove Cove in a way, just like flying sections and beak bombs and all sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
And then Hag's coming up on Gobi clip here, which can be a little annoying as well. It can kind of, like, there's not really like a set sweet spot for it. There's kind of just like a general area, and you kind of just have to go about it a bunch of different ways.
Yeah.
So yeah, Hag's not really able to get anything out of it right now. He should probably try a little bit more to the left. Alright, there we go.
Yeah, he got in.
Oh wow,
Ooh, he needs the gold feather.
Okay.
Oh,
wow.
wow.
I thought he intentionally was gonna do that. Okay.
That was really close.
So he's still alive. Accidental gold feather used. Oh, that was weird.
So, Fortune got out of public loop in one piece, which is good. We've got no deaths yet.
Yeah, this was pretty solid through those levels. They're all really hard, but Gobi's is also another pretty easy level to die at, so...
Yeah, definitely. So, for all we know, Fortune can be ahead after this level.
Oh, yeah.
All it takes is for Hag to make a small but costly mistake, and then he could potentially die, and that's a good couple of minutes gone. I wouldn't say Gobiz, you lose a lot of time if you die, but you definitely lose a little chunk.
Wow, Electric is getting rejected by that. Red name, jeez.
He was not taking no for an answer, he kept going for it. It reminds me of the Chomper after Clankers when I died to it, you know, just after you finish Clankers. Oh yeah, I wasn't taking
so much.
No matter what, people would tell me to just kill him. I was like, no, I'm gonna do the fast way, I'm gonna slide underneath him, and you know what? I died twice. I died to him twice.
Yeah,
It wasn't good enough.
Alright, Electric is not gonna... Oh, he did make it, okay. Hag does the memory thing a little bit differently.
Oh, he does.
Yeah. Still, that time it was slow. I don't know if he made a mistake or what.
Oh, I was... See the screen, I was watching Fortune. He's just activating the cauldron now.
Yeah, he does that a weird way.
Oh, Fortune got the quick time shot into the loading zone. Nice. It's always nice to see.
Alright, so Hag's gonna be doing a series of beak bombs here.
You got the first one.
Here's the second one, alright. This is pretty good setup, and then he's gonna beak bomb into the Jiggy. And that was
Nice.
solid.
But you just have to get the target now.
Yeah, and then
Let's
he's
see if he
gonna...
gets the fast way where the beak bomb ends and you can ground pound.
Oh, that's pretty solid. I don't know if I'd necessarily say it's an easy round to pick up, but it's, I don't know. I mean, once you start, it's easy to get PBs.
Oh yeah, for sure.
As long as you, like, the best thing to do is just avoid deaths, and you'll PB pretty by a good amount of time, so.
Yeah.
As long as you can avoid deaths in this game, you can have an okay time.
It's the nice thing about running this game. When you first start off, is you tend to PB a lot. You normally PB with each run as you start to slowly get better. It's normally as your time gets a lot better when it starts to get pretty hard and you have to start resetting a lot.
Man, Electric's just jumping everywhere. This is something new to watch.
See if Hag gets the good angle on this. He did. He should be able to dip onto the Jiggy and then stay in flight. Actually, I don't know, he's a bit high. Oh no, he got it. You got it.
And Electric's gonna have to stop with the Gobi clip because he was not able to get it. It's understandable, it's very frustrating. So that'll lose you quite a bit of time just because you have to bail out of that and then come over and do this.
Ooh. ElectricFortune has to be careful, he's just 1 health. He needs to be careful that the slapper doesn't hit him, you know, next to the Mumbo token.
Oh yeah, that thing's killed me before.
Yeah, same with me.
Yeah, it looked like it was the left top corner of the rock that Hag was aiming for there.
You know, hope Fortune doesn't fall down by accident. Let's just hope he doesn't take a hit from the slapper now. I think he's either gonna kill it or he's gonna make it follow him.
Where is it? What the heck?
Oh, if you grind against the wall, he like spawns a bit later.
Huh, that was weird. So he needs, okay, he is not doing rings the normal way. He's doing rings a different way.
He might,
Whoa, this route is very interesting. Alright. Oh, careful, careful. Oh, he almost died. That was close. So yeah, Hag's almost actually done with the level. He's gonna quick dive there. Pretty good at quick dive. Just get all these notes, and then he's gonna finish out the level by death warping. See how all that goes. It looks like he has enough health so that he doesn't have to go out of his way to get more health, because that'll cost you like 10 seconds or so.
Let's see what time. Oh, so Fortune got 67. He actually did it
He did better
1 second
than
faster than Hag.
Hag.
Yeah, he got it 1 second
Hag.
faster. Hag looks like he's going to be finished on, I'd say 56-20.
20, yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Oh, that could have been really bad. He almost fell off. If you fall into the water or like anything like that, your shoes like stop working or whatever. So that can really screw you over, like in the boggy race or something like that. Hag almost fell over again.
Ooh. Okay, so it looks like Fortune's going to fly into the rings.
Yeah, he's definitely doing some sort of flying weird thing. And Hag's already losing time here.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's only 20 seconds. Hopefully he's saved sometime here, but I don't really know. He's gonna have to use some golden feathers, kill himself, and just under 56-20. Yeah, just about 56-20. Let's see how he's doing compared to his...
I wouldn't imagine him being far. I'd say maybe plus 30.
Yeah, he was plus 30 before, I'm pretty sure, so I'm trying to see if he saved any time. So yeah, he was plus 45 before, and now he's plus basically 35. So he saved about 10 seconds from that split.
Yeah. It looks like Fortune may still be ahead of his PB. I'm not sure.
And he's gonna have to use all those golden feathers. Kill himself, that's sad. Oh wait, no, he's not gonna kill himself. He's doing a completely different route that I'm just not used to.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to explain what Fortune's doing because of the route he's using. So it's kind of hard to know for us to know what's coming up.
Yeah.
His run.
He's at 1 health though, so he does want to make sure he doesn't die to this beetle here. Oh my gosh, that was close. And he's gonna get more health.
I think you're behind a couple of seconds to where
Oh yeah, I am behind. Sorry, I was watching the wrong stream here.
Oh, okay.
I was switched over on accident.
For me, he just picked up the chicken.
Yeah, I see that now.
We got Hag going towards Mad Monster. Mad Monster is actually, I'd have to say, it's one of the most skill-based levels, to be honest. There's not really much RNG that can go down in that level. I can't think of any, to be honest, actually.
Yeah, there really isn't. Maybe like ghost placement or something. Like, I don't know, something like that.
Yeah, but I guess with the ghosts in the maze, you can kind of manipulate the angles they come at you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so you can kind of loop around them. Mad Monster Mansion is a pretty skill-based level, and to be honest, I'd have to say the same for Freezy ZP, and it's like that for Rusty Bucket as well.
Yeah.
It's like we were talking about earlier, it's a very skill-based game that's there's minimal RNG, and the RNG that is in here, it does cost quite a bit of time, and time is always hard to make back.
And yeah, I think he should finish the level the same now. So he should go into... Oh no, sorry guys, he doesn't do the level the same. This is so weird. It's hard to watch. Like, this is so strange. I'm just gonna focus on Hag, because he is ahead. And I know what Hag's doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, these are just like going around, getting the notes on the edge, going into rooms. That's pretty much all you start out doing in the mansion.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty solid movement there.
Fortune going for the maze. He's made it to the end without slipping down.
Yeah.
He did take it a slower route, but actually with a 44, I think it may have been faster to go for the maze normally.
So weird. Alright, so Hag's going to be coming up on the Ouija board here pretty soon. Which, is pretty annoying. Because it's cycle-based and you want to do it really fast. And then... and then he finishes out pretty much the mansion with, like, the church.
Yeah.
The pumpkin.
It's really easy to time on split, especially to small things. Even just the pots itself giving you a hard time.
Oh wow, that was unfortunate for Hag. The egg kind of rimmed out there in the pot, so... Oh, he still can't get it. Dang, that cost him like 5 seconds at least.
Oof.
That's too late to peak bomb. Okay. I guess he was trying to kill himself there.
Hmm.
Yeah, so he kills himself there, which is kind of weird. But it's like the older way, I think, so.
Yeah. Wait, did he die by
By Gobi.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the old way. That's the old way of going about it.
Hag is not playing it on an Xbox 360. Pretty much none of the runners in Banjo-Kazooie run on 360 except for Pixel 911 and
Shadowworm.
Shadowworm, yeah. And Shadowworm hardly plays the game anymore. Pixel is now coming back to play more. But the N64 is faster. The Xbox doesn't have text skip, which makes it a lot slower. And then also there's other things with it that make it a little bit slower, I think, as well. But there's also some faster things about the Xbox. But like I said, overall it's slower. So you might as well use the N64.
The frame rate itself makes up a bit of time on the Xbox.
Yeah. There's not as much lag involved.
Yeah.
Yeah, the two games do look a little bit different. That's just like the streaming quality. Either it's a capture device or something like that.
Hmm. We got Hag doing the organ now. The nice thing with the organ is you don't actually have to wait to copy what he does. If you know the combination, you can do it beforehand. So while he's slowly doing the pattern, if you know it, you can just do it faster than what he does, and it'll still count. Which is what Hag's doing right now.
Yeah, there's like 15 notes total, and it's actually pretty hard to memorize them if you haven't done it a whole lot.
Yeah. It's actually, I think Orb still uses like a screenshot to remember. It's not the easiest thing to remember.
I use the screenshot. I still do, but like I don't actually use it. I just have it up so that if I do mess up, like I can turn to it, like an emergency situation or something. But typically every time I get there, I have it memorized. I don't have any issues recalling it.
Yeah, just like for reference.
Yeah, exactly. Because there is like one or two in there that can throw me off sometimes.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm sure Mark Sanders definitely got us all at some point.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things that it just happens. Oh, I got hit by the ghost. Has he got gold feathers? He does.
He has no more now, though.
Yeah. I think he's kind of safe for the time being, though. I think it's normally really bad if you don't have any gold feathers going towards that ghost,
Yeah. Yeah.
That's when it's normally a problem.
Yeah, especially if he has extra health here, does he though? No, he only has 2. See, if he had extra health, he could go and get this. He could go by the Champa and get those 2 golden feathers. But he's only got 2 health, so he can't get those golden feathers now.
Yeah.
He's gonna have to find another way to come up with some feathers. Is there a good backup? What's a good backup for feathers? Like,
for red or gold?
Golden feathers.
There are gold feathers up by the witch switch, but you kind of have to turn around and go from, along the beam.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you have to walk along the beam to go get them. So I'd say you're losing maybe 10 seconds or so if you go for the gold feather there. But if you have none, and if you're going for PB, I'll always choose not to go for the extra feather if you have 0. But if it's a race and you want to make sure you want to take it safe and stay in the race and you don't mind losing a couple of seconds for that, then it's definitely worth spending the 10 seconds to go out your way and go pick up a gold feather from up there.
So yeah, we'll see what we're looking at pretty soon here. When Hag splits start going red, we can kind of count from there and tell you how far he is behind.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's already going red right now. So
Yeah.
I'd say he's definitely lost time on this split. I don't know for certain, but
Yeah, it's looking like he's going to be plus 40, 50 seconds.
okay, so he probably lost 5 to 15 seconds on the split.
Which
makes about sense, yeah.
Yeah, Mad wants to mention it only takes a couple of small mistakes, and all the possible small mistakes that you can make on Mansion, they can add up. It doesn't even have to be anything noticeable, anything half of a second, really. It just over time it adds up. Just the pots alone, having to hit a pot on it, hit one of the tombstones an extra time just to get him out of the way, so you can do put an egg into the pot. If you have to do that multiple times, it adds up to about 6 seconds or so.
Yeah, he's about a minute behind. He's like plus 55, so he definitely lost a lot of time there. About 20 seconds.
Yeah. I say with this run, he can still definitely pull off a 207. If he can, from this point, if he has a really strong late game, he can still definitely pull it.
Yeah, it'd have to be extremely good, though.
Yeah.
Pretty much everything from here on out would have to be top-notch.
Yeah. Oh, does it sound too healthy in your background? So we got Hag using the Warp Cauldron to get towards FP. And we've got Fortune doing some well. So I think for the both of them, for it being a race, and especially a tournament race with the added pressure, I'd say they may not be on, I don't know about Fortune, but they may not be on PB pace, but for race time, I'd say they're both definitely on decent runs.
Oh yeah, definitely.
He's still mad about Dragonfly. Yeah, that was really bad, Hag. The buzz bomb getting stuck in the tree. It's unfortunate.
Yeah, you'll get that occasionally though, so
Happens to all of us.
there's nothing you can do.
Let's see if he gets the free shots into the star. Okay, nice, he got the star. Looks like Fortune's having a bit of a rough time inside the well. It seems he does the older route where you don't do the pumpkin. He's swimming through the well, but he's managed to get everything, and he's still got quite a bit of health left, so he should be safe. Okay, so Hag's just hit 3 buttons. No, he's gonna. If you beak bomb into this pipe at the right spot, you can actually grab the Jiggy through the pipe. But it's pretty bad if you miss, because if you start having to try it multiple times, not only do you lose health, but you're losing time and you're losing feathers.
Yeah.
And if you lose a lot of feathers there, it can really impact the next section. Because the next part he has to do is he has to take out the snowman. And to do that, I believe you need, say, realistic. You can do it with 8, but realistically 9. 8 feathers is if you get the snowmen to. It's if you get the snowmen to rebound you in the right direction. But realistically, if you do everything right, for most people, it'll be 9 feathers if done perfectly. 8 feathers is just if you get the right rebounds. But I'd say 9 should be the minimum you should be starting that flight segment with. Otherwise, if you have any less, you're going to have to land. So Hag has 10 feathers, so he should be okay. The nicest way to put it is there's quite a gap between Hag and Electric. So Electric's not necessarily having a bad run. He could be on a really good pace for himself. But as for these 2 runners, Hag...
Yeah, Hag's one of the best runners, so...
Yeah, Hag's really up there.
Definitely.
So, for most people, Hag is normally going to be ahead either way.
Yeah, there's only like 3 or 4 people that could actually put up a good race against Hag if Hag's doing good, so it's just how it is.
Yeah. It's mean if you say it in a bad way, but if you explain it a little bit, it does come down to that truth.
Yeah, I mean, again, there's still the death factors and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
So anything's possible.
Yeah, I mean, I could die in FP. You could die at the end of Frieza.
Yeah, but if we're just talking about strictly skill level, there's a huge difference between the 2.
Yeah. And let's be real as well, the winner is never confirmed until it's over, because anything can happen at the end game, whether it's Furnace Form, Clay Clock, even a final battle. You can be having a really bad time. I've seen really good runners have a really hard time in a final fight where if they die by accident, whether it beak bombing to the ground and then going off the top of the castle and then like warping out and dying, and then they could forget to pick up eggs, so when they're in the middle of the fight again, you realise they've got no eggs, so it's either spend a lot of time picking them up or you have to kill yourself again.
Yeah.
Anything can happen at any time of the race. The race isn't over until someone actually finishes.
Definitely.
And you got a washing machine that's all in there. Oh shit.
Damn.
I dropped something. Couldn't be louder, could it?
Nope.
I think that's slight. Why is it so loud? Okay, so Fortune's out of mansion now. So maybe he may be entering just as Hag's almost finished Freezy's Peak, so he might be a level ahead. Only time will tell. Okay, so the reason why Fortune resets there, pretty much everyone does it, and it's just faster than having to transform back and then walk all the way back as the pumpkin. It's just faster to reset the game and then start up as Banjo. I think, how does it save like 15 seconds or so? Or is it like a couple of seconds?
I actually have no idea, because as long as I've been in the game, we've had that, so...
Yeah, because I remember like first it was saying it saved a couple of seconds, and then it was like, oh, it was timed wrong, it saves more. I'm not sure how much it actually saves to reset, but it's definitely faster.
Yeah, no question.
And we've got Hag doing the final buggy race. So it looks like Hag's going to be about a minute before ending the level, just as Electric starts. So Electric seems to be about... How much is Freezy's EP? It's about 11 minutes or so when you actually enter the level. Isn't it? Something like that. So Hag's most likely... I'd say Hag's at least 10 minutes ahead. But that could change in Rusty Bucket or Click Clock Wood. All it takes is one small mistake for either of them, to be honest, to lose a huge amount of time. Click Clock Wood, all it takes is one small slip. If you slip up on the tree, oof, I feel sorry for you, because falling on a tree in Click Clock Wood is really bad. Not only do you have a high chance of dying, but you also lose a minute itself just from falling. If you're at the very top and you fall, you lose a minute. If you're like in the midsection, it's roughly about 40 seconds, 30 seconds. So we've got Hag finishing up level here. He's going to get out of the water with 1 health, and he's going to take out... Well, not take out, sorry. He's going to take the final honeycomb, and he's going to roll into that ice cube to Death Warp, and then he's done with the level. Okay, so Electric got the beak bomb into the pack too. That's good. Slide down onto Buggy.
Yep, and Hag got the speed boots there, so everything's going good for him.
Yeah, he's done a good start to his Rusty Bucket base play.
It's always important because that's probably the hardest Gruntilda's layer section that there is after Freezes E.
Oh yeah, for sure. If you land on the edge of it, you'll lose in a good 30 seconds.
And there's also a good chance you miss the speed shoes there, and then there's also a chance that when you're going to break this box here, that you don't get it.
Okay. Hey, don't forget about the when you beak bomb into the Jiggy and you go all the way down and then you take damage and then go back into Freeze Easy Peak.
Oh no, don't even talk about that.
Yeah, that's still a possibility.
Don't give people ideas.
That is definitely a thing. That has happened to a few of us. It's personally, it's not actually happened to me yet. I took damage and then fell all the way down, but I've never re-entered Freeze Easy Peak. Yeah, that's not happened to me yet. To be honest, I don't know why that works. Maybe it's because of that little tiny piece of ledge that sticks out, and maybe you beak bombing against that, and it's kind of the game thinks you're hitting the ground. If you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have a feeling because I know that when the door opens, it's like a pixel of the ground coming out of the wall a little bit. And I have a feeling that if you if you beak bomb against that, then surely it must act as you beak bombing against the ground surface, which caused the the barrel roll effect.
Yeah.
Which will make you drop all the way down. Either way, it's never nice to have that happen to you. It's not something that you can purposely do, really, either. It's something that has a really rare chance of happening.
No, this is not single. This is not single elimination. This is the group stage. Imagine it kind of like soccer. I don't know if you know how the soccer rules work, but typically there's like a group stage, and then the top two advance from each group, and then all those that had advanced go into like a single elimination bracket. So we're almost out of the group stage. I want to say we're a little bit over halfway done with the group stage. There's just a few people from some groups that have like not really done any races yet, and those are really the people that have done races are typically on their last ones, but it's just the people that haven't started at all that we're kind of waiting for, and they will schedule those soon. They're just like out on vacation or whatever it may be. So
I believe Obliterator was supposed to have one today, but I don't think the person's shown up.
Yeah, Arb's almost done though. That'll be Arb's last one of the group stage, and he's already advanced too. Like he already has 2 wins, so even if he loses this next one, he'll still advance. So it doesn't really matter for Arb. He's already advanced onto the single elimination. He's really just playing the last game just to play it, basically. So
yeah.
But yeah, technically speaking, Arb and I have already advanced, and we're in the same group. So.
Yeah.
So our group's pretty much already done, but it's like King KC hasn't even played a game yet. Phantasma hasn't even played a game yet. There's like certain people that haven't even started playing at all yet, so still waiting on them.
I mean, it's sort of down to scheduling, you know. It's
when
everyone's available to do a run.
It's supposed to, last a pretty long time, the tournament, just because of scheduling and everything, so.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be quick.
The records of everyone so far, do you mean like does everyone participates in a tournament, or do you mean of just everyone who runs the game in general?
Yeah, there's like a bracket. Like there's that bracket. Let me post it. And that second link has a bracket where, and to the right of each name, you'll see like their wins or losses. So you can see their wins or losses in the tournament.
Okay, that's useful.
And like I said, generally you need like 2 wins to advance. But if there's 2 of the groups that only have 3 players, and in that case, there's a chance that you could go 1-1 and still advance. So
I'm actually kind of curious now. So what if 2 people who were racing against each other and they finish head on head, same amount of time, same seconds, same milliseconds?
then they do a re-race.
A complete tie. Is that a rematch?
They would re-race, yeah. They would do an entire race from the beginning again.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
To see someone finish on the same milliseconds. Like, I'd literally, like, if I was racing someone and I was, like, in the first, I'd literally wait until, like, fucking they're about to finish, and I'd try tie it. I'd do it just to see if I could do it or not. See a tie.
Yeah, earlier Retro forfeited, and then Brad forfeited, and they are probably gonna do like a remake or something like that. So, but that's kind of not. That's not the same as like time at the same time or whatever.
Yeah.
That's just 2 people forfeiting. I'll be right back.
So we got Fortune closing in on ending Freezy's Peak now. All he has to do is the boggy race, I believe. Unless he switched up the route a little bit, then all he should have to do is... Yeah, he's going to take these notes around the snowman's leg, and he should be heading towards Boggy to start the final race. And then from there, he's going to go into the Walrus Cave and finish off Freezy Peak by collecting the final honeycomb and the final ginger jiggy. Yeah, so he's going to start the race now, and ooh. I was kind of thinking that Seaman would hit Hag just after he picked up the jiggy. Normally, if you there's a way that you can get rid of both the Chomper and the Seaman. You have to rat into the Chomper, and then just before you touch the ground again, you can actually spin around and hit the Seaman before he gets too close to you.
The Seaman?
Yeah, you know the guy in the Chomper room?
Yeah, that's what their names.
Yeah, that's the names.
Yeah.
Bit of a weird name, but... Siemens.
Appreciate the subscription.
Ooh.
Yeah, so we are just the commentators here. The real people that set all this up are Feasel. He is part of the Speed Gaming. He owns Speed Gaming and Speed Gaming 2, I believe. And he goes through all the work of actually setting all this up and making sure it's all organized and recording all of it and all that. So we definitely appreciate that.
Yeah. Some pretty great stuff, you have to admit. You know, bringing everyone together.
Yeah, no, it really does. Like GDQs do it too. Like whenever there's a GDQ, there's always like a bump in the amount of people that are playing banjo. And then whenever and now this tournament is like really bumping up the amount of people that are playing banjo and doing all that. So
Yeah.
I definitely like that. I like the more competition for sure. I don't like it when there's only a couple people running it.
Yeah.
It's fun to just be able to turn it on at any point in the day and like find someone streaming it, even if they're a newer runner.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I've not been playing banjo recently because Toontown's too important. But
wow, wow! You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Toontown is too important.
Toontown. But to be able to turn on Twitch and see some good friends streaming banjo is, see some good friends streaming banjo and to see a couple of new faces is always nice.
Yeah.
She's sponsored by Toontown. Go play it right now. I've been playing Toontown this whole time. Don't get it twisted. Wow. I'm not even lying. I was screenshotting.
Wow, we thought he was watching the tournament, guys. No,
I'm doing
playing
both.
Toontown.
I'm doing both.
Playing Toontown, folks.
I am multitasking. I said to Hag, before Hag asked me if I wanted to comment it, I said, dude, I'm going to be playing Toontown at the same time.
Well, it sounds like you've been pretty well paying attention, so...
Oh yeah, I've barely been paying attention to the game. I just have it open.
Usually the run is about 2 hours, and I want to say on average like 20 minutes typically is the average. But the top runners have like a sub 210, so 210 and below. And then if you're a bad runner, I mean you could have a 3+ hour time if you're a newer runner. I hate to say bad runner, but a newer runner, you could have a 3+ hour time. So that's like an hour difference that could be possible. But typically that's like worst case scenario. Typically average runners will be like 10 minutes apart or something like that. So
yeah.
In this case, these two runners are about 20 minutes apart as far as PB time. In the actual run right now, they're about 10 minutes apart or something like that.
Yeah.
So, well, it looks like Hagginator's exiting and he's about to enter. So how long does Rusty Bucket Bay take?
Rusty Bucket Bay is about
without the layer.
Without the layer, it's about 10 minutes.
Okay, yeah. So they are about 10 minutes apart. Yeah.
I think it's 10 minutes. Then you get sub 10 Rusty Bucket Bay. Yeah. In game time, so.
Yeah, in game time isn't necessarily the same thing, but close to it.
Yeah, so it's a little more than 10 minutes. Watch this.
What is... Wow.
Toontown, dude.
Wow, April Crochet says, ew.
Best thing ever. We got into what's click lock now. Yeah, so he's a level ahead. To be fair, they only seen half of it because I have another Toontown window open. Okay, so we got High going towards it. No, that's Fortune, sorry. We got Fortune going towards the engine room. See if it goes well for him.
Yeah, engine room's always tough. He's definitely gonna have to go for the slower cycle or whatever. Let's see how he does. Alright, first one check. Second one check. And this is another tough one. Oh! Oh wait, I think I'm behind here. Oh!
Let's see if it gets rid of.
Yeah, okay. You got the first blade. So the first blade's the harder one typically, because typically that's the one that you'll get hit twice on. Typically the second one is you only get hit once on. I mean, there's exceptions to that, but typically that's how it works.
Yeah.
Everyone, make sure to check your Windows notifications.
Windows.
And yeah, Hag's entering Click Clockwood, so this is the last level, I guess you could say, of the game.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna get that extra feather underneath. Oh, Fortune fell into the water. Oh no, so you can't get up like that, or at least it's hard to do it that way.
Yeah, you have to wait until the water level raises, but at least he's being smart about it and going for the jiggy before it's too late.
Yeah. Needs to hurry up. Oh. He's still trying to come up like that. Oh, okay, I guess you can't get up
You
like
got
that.
it. Yeah, I think it's like clankers, you know, where like the water level raises a tiny bit and then goes back down. Yeah.
Oh, I fell into the water.
Oof. So we got Hike pretty much coming up to the end of Click Clockwood now. I mean, not Click Clockwood, sorry, Spring 1.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, bloody quick if he's finishing Click Clockwood now. He's just gonna poop the eggs into this, into this like little...
Oh wow, it messed up.
Oh, did it?
Oh, that's weird. Yeah, it counted him as one short.
Oh. Oh yeah, I seen that. I must be... Yeah, it's okay. He's gonna... Is he doing... Oh, does he not do this soft lock now?
Yeah, he doesn't do soft lock anymore.
Okay, so for those who don't know, there's a soft lock strat you can do, and with that route you would warp out the level back where he just was at the plant, and there's a little slope that you can get Banjo stuck on. If you jump and push your stick onto it, so where he's like stuck on the slope and he's kind of like floating in the air, you can drop under the map and he'll fall down and he'll warp out and it'll take him back to the entrance of the level. Not outside the level, but you'll put him on top of the warp pipe, and then you can go from there straight into summer. But it's only worth using that route, I believe, if you do the soft lock strat in Spring 2.
Hey Dick, I think Hag's doing pretty good. He's probably like a minute, maybe 30 seconds behind, I don't know.
Yeah. I think Fortune might be doing okay for him, for himself. He is quite a fair bit behind Hag, but the further that Hag gets into Click Clock Wood, the more safe he's going to have to be, because the further he's getting into the level, the more time he's going to lose if he dies. So anything can happen at this point.
Hack doesn't really die to Click Clockwood necessarily too much. It's just you can lose the run to Click Clockwood pretty easily.
Yeah.
You don't even have to necessarily die to lose the run to it.
It's... You can make it so you won't die if you play extremely safe. See, you trying to save time, you can do a lot riskier stuff, which is more prone to end the run. Whereas if, you want to finish a run and you want to make sure it finishes, you can be a lot more safe and kind of, you're not going to die if you play really safe. You can pick up extra health, you can do certain riskier things slower. Like then, Hag just, he did the summer house jump, whereas if you want to waste an extra couple of seconds, you could just get that Jiggy in Autumn and not have to deal with that jump. So Fortune's going to pick up some extra gold feathers here. It can be considered a pretty smart thing to do, actually. Gold feathers really do come in handy for Click Wood. I think you need to go in with 6 to 7. I think 7's where you want to be at, but 6 is pushing it a little bit. But 7 gold feathers seems to be the ace number of feathers you need. Gold feathers, that is. I'm not sure about red feathers, but you normally have plenty after Freezy Peak from going up the scarf. Oh, Fortune just made a pretty
you don't want
mistake.
Yeah, you don't want to fall off there.
Yeah, he's wasted a good 25 seconds or so. Just run out of red feathers in Missy Bucky Bay. I know, me too. I ended up wasting all my feathers in that final honeycomb room. I don't know how it just happened. Okay, so Hag's gonna take the Jiggy and Autumn there, where Naughty is. That's his name, Naughty. I always get confused between Naughty and Nabnut.
Nabnut, yeah, me too.
Yeah, Naughty and Nabnut. Like, which one's Naughty and which one's Nabnut? But yeah, you can. It's faster to get that Jiggy in winter whilst you're flying, but it's really risky because that room is so laggy in winter, and it's really laggy in autumn as well. It's really risky to try pick it up whilst flying, because like when the game's lagging a lot and you try to scoop just above the ground to try to pick up Jiggy, there's a huge chance that the game's going to eat your input, or your input might be delayed a little bit. It's really punishing if you land on that Jig, because then you lose up to like 35 seconds or so.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm. And okay, so it looks like Fortune's falling behind his PB now, or he might just be losing time. Or does time go red when you're losing time? Is it just
Yeah,
only when
yeah,
you fall
yeah,
behind PB?
He's losing time to his PB. Unfortunately.
Hmm.
Because how far was he behind before?
I wasn't sure. I've not opened up either of the sheets, to check the times to the timer.
Yeah, he's probably losing time.
The only reason I can kind of predict Hags is because Hags' times in the mid game are close to mine, so it's a lot easier to try think of what his splits might be. But for Fortune, I don't know.
Got the acorn.
Nice. You got Fortune finishing up Rusty Bucket Bay. Oh, he went into the water. Normally, it's better to stay in the lifeboat and die, just because when you go into the water, he does like a longer down animation. It's only like, I think is it like half a second to a second? If not that, it's really minimal.
It's probably pretty small.
Yeah. You just have to hope Hag doesn't fall down if he gets hit by
this
one
is
of
like
these birds.
this is like the scariest part of Click Clockwood right here.
Yeah, going past these free
Yeah,
birds.
he does that really on the slope and all that. It's pretty tough.
Yeah. Just hope it doesn't slip down. Oh, he posted in chat. He must be talking to Area. He's good. Good. And we've got, whilst Hag's feeding the bird, we've got ElectricFortune prepping for Click Clockwood. He has to go hit the switch to spawn the puzzle Click Clock, and then he can make his way in. He's talking to Jack. Spliced. We've recorded Splice.
Alright, got the note. A nice little frame perfect jump there that made him do damage. Alright.
Nice. something that Hag will do. Is he gonna do the autumn clip?
He's gonna do the fall clip, yeah.
Yeah. So this is the clip that you would have done in spring if you were using the other route to do the soft lock at the end.
Wow, is he gonna get it?
So,
Oh my gosh.
I don't know how he
Oh,
come off at that time. Like that time when he stuck onto it, I don't know how he come off it. You should get it now. Yeah.
finally got it. Took a long time.
Not willing to know. This is definitely a level that you can be punished in if you make a mistake.
Yeah,
All
they're
it
like,
takes to get hit by a snowman, and that can just throw you off the tree.
it's like a little bit of RNG, like how the snowman targets you and stuff.
Yeah, he needs to be really careful towards the end of winter, just because of, you know, when you pick up those 4 notes by the snowman and you have to go towards the fly pad, it's really easy to get hit by him there. Let's see if he does the 7 feather beak bomb into the rat-a-tat wrap. I'm not sure if I could.
I don't think he does it.
Oh, is it?
No.
No. It's risky, but once you get it down, it looks actually really cool. It's one of those you do it and you feel good about yourself, even though it's nothing special. it just looks good. So we got Fortune entering Click Clockwork. It looks like he's gonna leave the 2 notes by the Z level until he returns to spring. Sorry.
So yeah, Hag's basically finishing up winter now. He's gonna like do the second to last flight segment here.
Yeah. I believe he's got Eerie, then he's gonna beak bomb up to the Jiggy, and then he's got a honeycomb room, and then
the last little flight section.
Yeah, the last flight segment. That's the really scary one though. That's the one he has to be really careful on.
Yeah.
It doesn't take much to die. So
got the Jiggy. An okay beak bomb. Could have been a little better.
Yeah. Let's see if he does the egg shot. Yeah,
First
he goes for the egg shot.
Second one, good. Alright, that's pretty fast.
Oh, nice. See, I normally rat-a-tat wrap that. I can never make the egg shot. It never takes me too long.
Alright, he barely missed this little platform. That one's a little tricky to get. Alright, he's got to get these 4 notes. Are these the last notes? No, they're not the last ones, but close to
in this level. Yeah.
Oof. Snowball just overhead. Oh wow, bear punching, rat-a-tat rapping. What's next?
Whoa.
Alright, you want to avoid this last snowball here, and then you're gonna beak bomb into a glitch, basically.
Yeah, he's gonna go out of bounds. Let's see if he gets the clip out of bounds to the last beak bomb. Hopefully it doesn't.
Oh, what is this? What is he's gonna land? Oh my god! What are you doing? Oh my god. Alright, now he's gonna have to go for ice clip. Here we go. Hagginator,
die to ice clip.
known for calling everyone out on ice clip. Let's see how he does.
Wow.
Oh, he got it. Okay.
Nice. I wish, I've died to ice clip before. Sadly, I've never died to ice clip.
Alright, so he's done with the winter. He's just gonna have to do spring 2, which is a really fast thing. It's like the fastest split of Click Clockwood.
Who dies to ice clip? Not me. Oh, shh.
Oh wow, Hag.
Oh no, he fell.
Oh wow, Hag.
Did he fall down again? Oh. I think he fell down again because he just was typing. Oh no, he should be in the low. I think he's transforming by the time he's typing.
This really wasn't that bad of a run hack though. Like you can't complain.
Yeah, he's safe for the rest of the quad. He's good now. He's in the safe zone. Unless he crashes, of course. I mean, he's still got Furnace Fun to deal with in the final battle. Anything can happen. He can definitely be punished in Furnace Fun. But he's gonna grab the green Jinjo and then he's gonna go inside the beehive, and then after picking up the final Jinjo in there and the Jiggy, he's gonna fly against the wall and he's gonna clip out of bounds and click Lockwood there.
Oh, he missed the Jiggy.
Oh no. Okay, so yeah, he's gonna fly out of bounds and then he's gonna finish it up there. Here we've got ElectricFortune about to he's opening Autumn. So Hack looks like he's on a pace for a 209 or a 2010. Oh, 2010, 210. This looks like a high 209 or a 210 run. As long as everything goes smooth for Hag here, he should be getting a pretty decent time. It definitely looks promising, but then again, 20 questions can happen on the Joker Square straight away. And at that point, if you get it wrong, you just have to kill yourself, and there goes a minute already.
Yeah.
So let's see how Furnace Fun treats Hag. Meanwhile, we've got Fortune climbing up the tree in summer. He's going to climb up to where the bird is. He seems to be struggling to get up the leaves, although those leaves are always hassle. They're never nice. There's always one leaf that just doesn't let you get up. Okay, so I got a nice question for the Joker there. He got a picture question, which are normally the easiest ones, so he should be okay. Oh wow, he got the grunty question first try. That's good. Let's just see if he gets any bad luck. Oh wow, Fortune just got hit by the trap, you know, the little plant thing. What are they called? I don't know what they're called. That's a good. He's lucky he didn't die there. They can do a lot of damage, especially if you fall all the way down. If you don't time your flutter right, you're going to be taking a lot of damage if you fall all the way down. And the snare itself does 2 damage. So he's going to be taking 2 from there, and if he falls all the way down, it's like a 3 damage fall if you can't pull a flutter. And we got Hag on the second grunty question. Or is he on the death square? No, he's on the second grunty question. He got it right. That's good. So far, everything's looking good for Hag. But he still has one more grunty question, and even then he has the skip to do. And all it takes is one bad question.
Yeah, or just a bad setup.
Yeah, exactly. Anything can happen.
Oh no, I don't know what to think about the Furnace Fun skip anymore, because every time I'm like, oh, I could never fail that again, I like fail it, and like, I'm looking at it and I have my foot on each side and I don't know what's wrong, but
yeah. This setup should be okay. Okay, he's okay. He's good. He's gonna make way to the final battle now. He's gonna pick up. So I don't know his red feather count, so he's definitely gonna pick up the blue eggs from the note door, but I'm not too sure whether he's going to be safe and take the red feathers or not. We'll see what happens. So it looks like he's just going to go straight for the eggs and then he's going to hop right into the fight. Oh no, something happened. I think Grunty's hit him off the edge. He said grind chat. I'm calling that Grunty's pushed him off the edge.
No, he probably just did it while he was going up.
Do you really think?
I think he's fine.
Let's have a look. See if anything happened.
No,
Okay. Yeah, he's good. So Hag definitely looks like he's going to be getting...
Yeah, pretty much the only thing that could possibly happen for Hag that could possibly screw him over at this point is a terrible flight section in which he runs out of feathers and like dies, or what JC Tomo knows as the soft block.
Yeah.
So
The Jinjo statue can soft lock when see, you don't even have to get the cutscene skip for it to happen. Like, it's happened to people without me even doing that. Just for some reason, sometimes just one of the statues just doesn't work. You shoot eggs into the statue and it just doesn't count the eggs. It just doesn't work. And at that point, you just have to kill yourself and go back into the final battle.
yeah, not literally, of course, but yeah, kill yourself in the game.
Yeah, don't take that.
And I want to say that ElectricFortune could be on PB pace.
Oh, really?
But yeah, I think he's on pretty solid pace here because he has what, like a high, like a 229, right? Yeah, I think he's.
Oh, look. So winter normally takes just over like 5 minutes.
Yeah, he's
like 5
PB
minutes.
here. He can PB about like a lot of time.
Yeah, because Furnace Fun and the final battle normally take around 10 minutes total.
Yeah.
Furnace Fun's about 3.5 minutes, and the final battle's also about 4 minutes. So yeah, I'd say for him about 10 minutes. For the final two segments, we've got Winter that'll probably be about 5 minutes. And the final segment, yeah, he should be able to PB. He might be able to scrape it by a minute or so. I'll have to say. Hag looks like he had a decent Jinjo section.
Yeah, Hag's gonna get a low 210.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he can't get a 209, but he can definitely get like a. So he'll get like a 210-10. Let's have a look. As soon as he gets movement on the Jinjo, we can kind of predict what he's going to get. So it takes roughly around 16 seconds. Okay, so he's going to be getting like a 210.05. Oh, we missed we can get it full. Oh no.
Yep, 210-10 exactly.
210-10, yeah. Good job, Hag.
GG, to be honest.
GG.
So Hagginator is the winner of the race. Hagginator is 2-0, I believe it is, in the tournament. And since he's in a group with only 3 people, he definitely advances. There's no doubt about it. And he doesn't need to play any other games. He's done with the group stage and just waiting for everyone else to get done. Same as me. Same as a good amount of people right now. So we're almost done. We're almost through the group stage.
Nice.
So it's going to be up to in Hag's group. He has ElectricFortune, and I believe it's Moose Man. So ElectricFortune and Moose Man will have to face off one-on-one to basically find out who would advance, and probably whoever wins that game would advance. Yeah, whoever wins that game advances. With Hag and his group. So Electric, even though he loses this one, it was likely that he was going to lose this one, and he still has a chance to beat Moose Man, and probably is a favorite. I'm pretty sure he has a better time than Moose Man. So he's probably the favorite.
It's definitely going to be a good race for them to.
Yeah.
Be a good race to watch.
Hag does not have to. He can, but there's really no reason for him to do a third race, especially since his average is pretty solid. Like, it's going to be hard for him to get better than a 2-10-10 in a race. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, King, they have to schedule it. I don't think King has scheduled a race yet. Actually, King did schedule a race, and then they ended up canceling it. Now that I remember, they scheduled a race a couple days ago, but because of time conflicts with other tournaments that were going on, they ended up canceling the actual race.
Oh wow!
So they're going to obviously reschedule it for another time, but so far King hasn't done any races. I don't think. So I think King, Phantasma. I think there's maybe one other person that actually hasn't done any races yet. So Electric shows that he's losing time, but he could have a really bad split somewhere.
Yeah, for sure.
Because his pace seems to be pretty solid. I mean, I don't see any reason why he couldn't PB on this.
Yeah.
No, I don't think King is actually racing Tessa. Tessa's in not Davy's group. King is in a different group. It just so happens so that they both haven't raced at all yet. King and Tessa. So King has 3 races to do, and Tessa has 3 races to do before we can even get out of this thing. So...
Sponsored by water. Water bottle.
ElectricFortune just can't get this going for him.
Oh no.
It's almost painful to watch. But he got it.
Stuff.
Alright, so if I don't think ElectricFortune really has much chance of PB now that I'm thinking about it. It's gonna be tough. Especially because he does this a slower way.
Yeah.
The tournament standings are... Okay, yeah, you got it.
Okay, so we got Fortune coming up. Oh no! I thought he was gonna go for the clip. He's doing this different. I don't know what winter out this is. I have no idea. I'm actually clueless. I was like, okay, I was like, you know, he's about to clip. He's gonna come up to the end of winter, and it's like, nope. What else?
What the heck?
The credits are just long. The credits take about 6 minutes or so.
Yeah, and there's like two credits or whatever.
Yeah.
We just skipped the other one.
Yeah, it basically toggles through every character in the game and tells you the name.
It's pretty
much
important
all it
though.
is. Yeah, you
It's
get to
important
know
to know their names.
Yep, you gotta know that the guy's called Seaman.
Yep.
Snare Bear, that's what they're called. See, I was thinking Snare Bear, but I thought it sounded a bit scary. Big clucker. Then we've got the Zubbers. So. Okay, so I have no idea like how far Fortune is into his winter because he's doing a completely different route.
Yeah, he's got to be almost done. I think he's doing it so that he's like closer to the exit, so that he doesn't have to do the clips.
Oh, okay.
Because I definitely do not think he's doing the clips where he's at right now, and that was extremely strange what he just did. Oh, okay.
Ooh, no,
Yeah, he has no chance of PB anymore, unfortunately.
You can just finish the race, get the run ended. Yeah, you were right. He's gonna leave the level now. He was trying to finish as close to the end as possible. He's gonna save the witch switch till last. At least he's taking it safe. He knows he wants to end. You know, he wants to finish the run. Yeah, he's gonna time slip the V darn Arios. Yeah.
Oh, he spelled it wrong. Darnius.
Twitch.tv/the
Darnarios. The darn. Twitch.tv/the Darnarios.
He did it. The Darnarios. Can only be one.
Ah. And this is the last Jiggy of Click-Clock-Wood.
Yeah, he should be leaving now. Made out of Click-Clock-Wood in one piece. Let's see who she got it.
Thank you, Fiesel.
Tired of Fiesel. Okay, so we've got Fortune coming up into Furnace for now. Let's see if we can have some good luck on the Joker, the Grunty, and the Death Squares. Let's hope the luck is on his side.
So far, 2 top answers, so that's good luck.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Then the second one, that's pretty good.
Second, yeah.
Oh, then the second.
Tinked up. Let's see how he does on Joker. Oh, he got audio. That should be okay. Yeah, he's gonna have Captain Blubber. He got an easy one for that. That's good for him. He just has to see how he does on the Joker square. I think it's gonna be butt. Oh no, he got it right. Nice, he got it right first try. That's good. So far, he's not got a question wrong. I think a question loses you around, is it 7 seconds or so?
Yeah, something like that, depending on the question.
Seconds. Yeah.
He's cruising through it thus far, though.
Yeah, definitely going through it at a speedy pace. Pretty sure most answers, other than the Grunty question, have all
More
been
than
on
4,
10.
more than 4, more than 4. Yeah, okay. Oof. You had to think about that one for a second.
Yeah. It's always those type of ones. It's ones how many rings are the Inclankers, and it's the highest one. It's definitely some questions that can catch you off. It's that one question, you know, like you never get.
Yeah.
And it makes you actually think, you know, oh, what's the answer to that one?
But you'll remember it after that.
Yeah. He's definitely had a solid finish one. It looks really good so far. He's breezing through it. Play a giant ball. Let's see if he gets to skip his setup. Looks alright. Yeah, his setup should be good. As long as he gets the question wrong, he should be okay.
Got it.
Nice. Okay, so he's gonna head to the final fight now.
So does he have a chance at PB?
What's his PB?
Like, I don't know, like a 229 or something?
If he gets a 229, then if it's above, if he gets a really good fight, he can PB.
Alright, let's check it out real quick. It was a 229.20.
Sadly, he won't. He won't PB.
Oh yeah, is he going for extra health too?
I'm not sure about
Oh,
extra
yeah,
health.
he hasn't gotten there yet. Hold on.
Unless he can pull like a 350.
He's going straight for eggs. So if he skips
he's gonna
feathers
try.
and all that, like he has a chance.
Yeah, he's definitely going for it. He needs to get a 350 or so to you know, like a 350 Grunty segment. He needs to pull a really good Grunty segment to PB. So he still has chance. You know, still there. Let's see how he goes.
No hesitation there. Got it.
Nice.
I know. These new runners play that so close.
Yeah.
The new runners love to like get right next to her.
Yeah, it's really scary to do. See, I don't do that. I don't go, you know, like one block to the left. I always go to the one that's directly in front of her.
Yeah.
I don't like it when you go into the one because she goes right by you. All it takes is one small tap, and she just throws you off.
Agreed. Alright, got the first one.
Nice. Second one?
Oh, he just went in front of her. That's
Oh.
unfortunate. He's
No
low.
way.
He needs to be careful with his feathers, and he's coming at a weird angle
He's coming
here.
out. Yeah, he's.
Oh,
he's at a
got
really
it,
good
got it,
angle.
got it.
Nice.
Okay,
2 more.
got the
He's got
third.
this, the fourth should be good.
Got it. All right.
Nice. So he's on to the Jinjo phase now. Jinjo statues. Let's see if he goes for the skip. No.
Yeah, we'll see about that. He definitely went for the health there to be safe.
Yeah. He's definitely lining up for it. He's going towards it, but is he going to line it up? Oh, we'll see.
Yeah, he's lining it up.
Yeah, he's going for it. I'm actually going.
No, I don't know.
Ooh.
He might have got 1 or 2 of them, but he didn't get it.
Yeah. It definitely looks cool.
You have to get like 3.
Yeah.
And Hagginator just blue
Oh,
screen.
he got 2 in.
Okay, yeah, you got 2 in.
Yeah, 2 eggs went in because he just got 1 egg in, and the cutscene started instantly.
So yeah, he has a minute left until his PB, so there's no chance of him to PB, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It
Still
was
a good,
close.
definitely a good run for him. Though.
Yeah, close to his PB. A really good, yeah, for a race. That's the thing. You can never expect to PB in a race. In fact, it's highly unlikely. But
Yeah.
but I mean, if you're within a minute of your PB, that's pretty solid.
Yeah.
And that's what it looks like here. It looks like he's gonna be within a minute. It looks like he's gonna be about 30 seconds off of his PB.
Mm-hmm.
So solid run from him. Good stuff.
Either way, it's been a decent run for both of them.
Yeah.
210 from Hag and Fortune barely scraping his PB. Like, good.
Yeah, I agree. Good stuff.
So I guess that'll be GG by Fortune.
Yep, just getting these last eggs in here. So close. So close.
Oh.
Okay, alright.
Okay.
2:29:48. He was like 20 seconds off his PB. So
Close one.
very close. Good stuff. Good stuff, Hag. Good stuff, ElectricFortune. Appreciate you commentating with me, Jack. And thank you, Feasel, thanks Feasel for setting all this up. This was awesome. Great race. Hagginator advances. ElectricFortune's fate is still in the balance. So yeah, that's it for me. I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. And yeah, like I said, appreciate everyone coming out.
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get off too.
Hello.
Okay, I'm about to get off, but
So you guys want to talk to me? I see how it is.
I didn't know you were gonna join the freaking call.
Well, yeah. Anyways, it was a fun race.
What
Good
was a
fun.
good race? Now you can come play Town with me.
I lost like 40 seconds to a Dragonfly in Bubble Goop Swamp.
Yeah, you saw that.
But yeah. Other than that, like the only major mistake was Winter Clips, basically. And the rest of it was just not that fast, I guess.
It was a good race run anyway, either way.
Yeah,
Good
I think
run for this.
I think I'm done now until group stage is over.
Yeah. Lazy was saying before there's people who haven't even started doing this.
Yeah. I guess some people haven't had time yet.
Mm.
But I'm not gonna do a single run. I have the option to just play by myself and use that, but I'm already like, I have the lowest average I think right now. So like there's no point.
You're gonna make me proud and get a 205.
Yeah. Gonna get world record by 2018.
There you go, you heard it here. Oh my god, they both put Jen and Gigi. Both put Jen and Gigi songs.
Yeah, I think ElectricFortune had a pretty good run too. Like he was only like a minute,
It is.
not even a minute
You
off.
missed his PB by 20 seconds.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It was close.
But yeah, I'm probably gonna turn on. I'm gonna unmute my stream so I can do runs and that. But, yeah. Thanks for watching the race, guys. I'll see you later. Bye.
Good luck with the runs.
Thanks.
I'm gonna call it a night too, guys. So